Hey, Pam Didner here. I was asked by a couple clients of mine, hey, Pam, how do I scale AI within my company? That's exactly what I want to talk about today. And also take a second to like and subscribe if B2B marketing is of interest to you. I make lots of helpful videos about a variety of B2B marketing topics. If there's any topic you want me to address, please let me know as well. I'm more than happy to take care of it. Scaling AI within the company is different from an individual selecting one AI tool for a specific task. At the individual level, you only have to consider how you'll personally use that tool. At a department or organizational level, you need to think through how AI plays a role as a part of the processes and the workflows. So here are 5 steps to help you scale your company's AI initiatives. Let's say you want to scale AI for your lead generation outreach. I'm going to use that as an example. Step number 1, document your lead generation workflow. So here is a slide. Take a quick look. It's a typical webinar monthly workflow. Then after webinar happens, you can easily send out post-webinar thank you email. Very typical, isn't it? Prospects' interest is to check how often they attend your webinars. You can set up criteria for analysis, such as if they attend 3 consecutive times, there may be a possibility that they are interested in your products and services. So to further validate your assumption, you can have sales send out a personalized promo email. If the prospects reply, yay, you scored, and you can pass that leads to inside sales for further vetting. If not, welcome them again in your next webinar. Step number 2, determine where AI can fit in. So now you have a nice workflow in front of you. You can determine how to use AI to help you. And that's also use this specific workflow as an example. I identify 4 opportunities to share with you. Number 1, you can use an AI writing assistant for LinkedIn pay ads, email marketing, social media posts, even the post-webinar email. So you can use a writing assistant tool to create content and also email follow-up. Number 2, you can merge inside sales, vetting SQL, see that box, and the sales contact SQLs to schedule a meeting. These 2 boxes can be merged by having AI automatically route leads and the right emails follow-up for sales team. Number 3, you can use AI features of third-party tool to clean up your customer database. Lastly, build internal predictive model to forecast win rate. So here is one slide, 2 connected workflows between sales and marketing, and the 4 potential ways to use AI. Workflow serves as a blueprint to discuss with your teams in terms of what you want to do with AI at the organizational level. The next step is to evaluate the tools you want to use. Once you and your team determine which part of workflows you want to incorporate AIs, you can determine which tools to use. And there are usually 3 choices. Use features in existing tools, or you can purchase new tools, or build your own. I always tell my clients to check AI features within the existing tools they use. For example, if you are interested in having AI write your social media posts, you might want to look into the current social media tools to see if they already have features to do that before purchasing a new writing assistant tool. Always check with existing software vendors to find out about the new features they have added or plan to add soon. Do that before purchasing anything. Building your tools tends to be expensive and takes a long lead time. I don't recommend doing that unless They are related to predictive analytics model building, and you have big data sets, learning algorithms that you can train. If you decide to use new tools, you need to take the following two things into account: front end and the back end. The front end, you need to revise the workflow to show how AI will be used so your team can see the new tools. You also need to train them to use these tools properly. Training is as critical as establishing the workflows. On the back end, you need to work closely with IT and the marketing ops teams to ensure that the back end is set up correctly to allow customer data to flow from one stage to another. The next one is track the AI results versus human results. When you incorporate AI as part of processes, it's important to track whether or not it saves your team members time, saves the company money, or generates more revenue. Have 2 or 3 success metrics in mind. For the sake of lead generation initiative, you need to check if AI actually helps increase the number of leads. If it's very hard to quantify that, at a very minimal level, you need to know if AI helps secondary metrics such as email clicks, content downloads, or even the number of MQLs. While implementing new AI tools, you should also interview team members who use AI tools extensively, understand if they make their lives easier or save time. Qualitative data can provide insights into overall usage to determine the next optimization phase. Lastly, remodify and scale. Once you ramp up the AI tools within your workflow, you can check whether or not AI works to help or instead serve as a detriment to your lead generation efforts. Sometimes, you know what, AI really doesn't help. Implementing AI at scale requires resources, budget, and time. You may not get that right the first time, but it's a journey that B2B marketers working at the mid-size or enterprises can't avoid. Embrace it and start having conversation as a team. If you like this video, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate your effort. If you have any topic you want to discuss, let me know. I hope to see you again at the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.